Well, me and Randy are down here at the lake. It's a semi-cool evening. It's very humid, but it's in the low 80s. Humidity's higher than the temperature. Anyway, if you remember right, we stocked this lake with 100 baby bluegills and 50 baby channel cats about a year ago, give or take a month. So we're here now with fishing poles, and we're going to see what we can catch. So let's find out, shall we? Well, guess who caught the first fish? Ha ha ha. It ain't huge, but considering these were the size of a quarter a year ago. Uh-oh, Randy's got one coming in.
Don't lose them in the weed.
Yeah, I know. Need a dock. We'll add that to the long list of things that needs done around here. Another bluegill about the same size, right? Yep. Yep.
Nice size gill.
Nice size bluegills. They're just a nice, they're not, I mean, you could eat them. Another year they'll be filletable. They say they grow about 3 inches in a year. I'd say they grew more like 4 or 5. These guys grew pretty good. Let's take another better look at Randy's fish here. Show us what you got there.
I'm coming.
Yeah, that's about the same size as mine.
Yours is bigger.
Yeah, but not much.
A full inch or better. That's not bad.
No. For 1 year's growth. Of course, I mean, look in that lake. There's all kinds of moss and stuff for them to eat. There's no shortage of bugs. So they should be growing. Now let's hope we can catch a catfish. I got a pole out. It's right there. Got a line out there with chicken liver on it. We'll see what happens. You look back behind Randy, you'll see a couple of young deer. Still got the spots coming out into the field. They were down here by the water when we showed up and took off running. Matter of fact, one of them ran through the water, but now they're coming up into the field over there. Can't really get it any closer with one hand. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. There we go.
One thing nice about these size hooks, you can drag the weeds out of the water with them.
Yeah, you can always drag the weeds out of the water. You want to do that, I'll get you a big old treble hook. Well, it's almost a day. Randy outfished me. He caught 2, I caught 1. They were all about the same size though. About 4 inches long, give or take a half an inch. And that's what they say is they grow about 3 inches or so a year, and they were like 1 inch when we put them in. They were about the size of a quarter. So they're growing, and I got regular bluegills, so they'll lay eggs and make babies. That's good. And then they'll clean up some of the muck in the pond out here. That's what I'm looking for. I would like to catch a catfish, though. I still have a pole out set for catfish with chicken liver on it. Can't say I've ever had the best luck with chicken liver for catfish, but that's what I got. So I need to go up and dig around up in the yard, see if I can find a couple of worms, see if that works better.
They were about 3 inches long when we put them in.
Yeah, the catfish were fingerlings. They were about the size of a finger, literally. Yeah. So they should be 6 or 7 inches now. What, quarter pound, half pound,
yeah,
right in that area?
Like that, yeah.
So
they were channel cats, right?
Yep. So if I don't catch one before we leave, I'll just leave that pole there and we'll come down and check it in the morning. It's just, you see, leaning against that tree over there. So, but yeah, we did what we wanted to do. We didn't have a whole lot of time. I know it looks a lot lighter out than it is because it's actually getting pretty dark out. There were a couple of young deer down here, still got spots on them, a couple of fawns. And
right back there over your shoulder.
Are they? They're still out there?
Yep, they're still out there.
I don't see them on the camera.
Just behind your head.
Yep, they've been out there. They were out there behind Randy earlier. I think I showed you that. They came out of the woods and both of them used the bathroom and started eating. So we will see what we get in the way of catfish. And then we'll talk to you later. If I don't get a chance to say so anytime sooner, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And we'll keep making videos. It's just hot this time of year, and most of our videos are about cool weather stuff. So they're fewer and farther in between.
He's got something on the line. He's trying to pull it in. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see what he's getting out here. He might have bit it and crawled into the weeds. I don't know. Looks pretty tight, buddy.
Look what's coming up out there.
Oh my goodness. Probably a catfish on a tree.
You're assuming I can get this to come in.
If not, I may have to roll the canoe over and bring the canoe in. Grab a hold of the stick. Pull it up. Whatever it is, it's big.
It's a limb. It's a tree limb. And now it's getting tangled up in that crap. You're probably never going to get it out of there.
All right.
Big old snapping turtle on there. That's what I caught.
Yeah, I've got a flipper.
Well, I didn't catch catfish, but I caught something.
Yeah, he ate the whole river. He's caught on the line.
Yeah, he's probably hung up on the line pretty good. Gonna have to unhook him here. Let me reel in the line for a second. Whoops, now I'm caught on the tree. These stinking pine trees, their bark grabs a hold of the string. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, he's heavy.
Yeah, turtles are definitely heavy. Yeah, he's almost eating size turtle too. I mean, there's a little bit of meat on him, but whatever you do, don't throw the stick in the water. Yeah, he got it tangled up pretty good, didn't he? There's the rest of my string all tangled up on stuff.
I think your string's knotted up good now, buddy. We have to pull them in by hand or we have to cut them loose.
Is the hook in his mouth?
Yeah.
Where you can get it?
Yeah, it's right in his jaw. But the pliers are up at the house.
Can you bark? I guess I'm kind of in a trap position here because I'd like to film this, but don't let him get you.
Oh, that was his foot.
Oh, I was going to say, I got a hold of his mouth with the string.
Keep pulling.
Yeah, all I can do is back up. Let me reel it in a little bit more. Okay, I got him. If you want to park the boat, he ain't going to go anywhere. Then you can get up on shore. Just back in where you're at if you can.
Back in there would be nice, yeah.
Yeah, take your pole and push yourself up on the land a little bit.
That's the plan.
Yeah, see, this is the real kind of stuff. This is the stuff most other people edit out, where they're struggling to do simple things.
Well, we're here.
Well, you're really getting it out of the way. I just figured you'd move it a little bit and come get the turtle. Well, that's the biggest thing I've caught in the lake so far. Let's see, he's going to try to get away now.
Yep.
He's got a little bit of leverage. Oh, no, I don't know if the string broke.
Yep, string broke.
Oh, well.
On now.
Yep.
Hook's in his mouth, that'll dissolve after a while.
Yeah. He's just burrowing down into the mud, hide from us. That's probably why I've never seen one in here before, because they stay buried like that. We really need to figure out a way to drag this crap out of here.
Yeah. And
garden rake and a rope or something.
We still need to try and catch catfish.
Yeah.
I don't know if we might have 1,000 more turtles. Turtle soup.
Yeah, I had the camera set on the wrong setting, but I couldn't change it without stopping it. Well, that was an adventure for today. Yeah. End our fishing video with. Didn't catch a catfish, but we did catch a turtle. We caught something.
Little snapper. That's what you would call a little one. We've seen them a lot bigger.
Oh yeah, I've seen them a lot bigger than that. He's just going to go put it right back. I probably ought to keep a paddle underneath of it.
We're close by.
Well, they're not that far away. They're just up there. Yeah, we need to figure out some way to get some of these dead weeds out of here. Roundup kills them, but it doesn't get rid of the dead weeds, and they'll be there for all summer probably. We ought to get in that canoe and do some roundup on some more of them weeds. Not today, because it's supposed to rain again later, but...
Send us in the comments any ideas you might have. We can use them.
Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we can get out there and spray some more of that stuff. The rain's supposed to be over, I think, tomorrow. I don't know. Of course, we got to work on the tractor tomorrow. Anyway, that was the little adventure. We came down, caught some fish, left the line out overnight, didn't catch nothing, reeled it in, threw it back out in the middle out there, let it sit all day, caught a turtle. Randy got to go play in the boat. That was fun. But we do need to get all that garbage out of there, the dead weeds. It's just, you can't get a line in or out without tangling up in them. And I'm surprised to find out it's 4 or 5 feet deep out there at the edge of those weeds. I was thinking it was more like 2 or maybe 3. So that's good. I wonder how deep it is out in the middle. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. See you again next time. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't.